Hello YouTube, welcome to my channel. As many of you know, I am a newbie. This is my very first YouTube video, so please be kind and be supportive. I used to think that doing YouTube video can be that hard, but it's actually quite hard and there's a lot of work involved, and I've spent a lot of time on editing the video, so I hope you guys will really enjoy this. So I know I promised you guys to do a makeup tutorial, but I'm still gathering feedback from a lot of the girls and my girlfriends, and I want to see what types of makeup tutorial they want to see, like if there's a specific look that they were interested. So I'm still waiting to hear some of the comments and feedbacks. But meanwhile, I thought maybe I'll just do something fun. Like a lot of people would ask me, what do I use? What kind of makeup do I use? Or more skincare products do I use? So I figure I'll use this time to do a video on all the items that I've tried in the past couple months, or some of the items that I've finished using and I really enjoy using them in the past couple months. So I figure I'll just do a video to show you what they are and tell you if you should buy them or not buy them, try them or not try them. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first item that I'm gonna talk about today is this shampoo. It's the Redken Diamond Oil Shampoo, and I also bought the mask, the deep facet with it. This is a really good shampoo. I have tried other products under this brand before, and they were okay, but they weren't like wow. They didn't give me the wow factor, but this shampoo is really the bomb. And the reason why I purchased this shampoo to begin with was because lately my hair was all acting up. It was getting really dry, it was getting really brittle, and I really needed something to fix it up. So I did a lot of research and reading, and people raved about this, so I decided to give it a try. It is quite pricey. The shampoo for this little bottle here, I got it for like $20, and the mask, it was like $26. So, and I go through this really fast, so it's quite on the expensive side, I have to say, but it's definitely worth it. If there's one item that you want to buy, I think I would definitely recommend this product because it would actually save your hair. Okay, moving on. The next couple products are all makeup products, and mostly they're foundation. So the first foundation that I'm going to talk about is the True Match L'Oreal True Match. Now this is not something new. It came out like maybe 4 or 5 years ago, so it's definitely not something new, and you can purchase this from like Walmart, Shoppers, like anywhere, pretty much anywhere. For me, I usually don't buy over-the-counter cosmetics, but lately I've wanted to try some over-the-counter cosmetics because I've heard good things about them. The thing I tried was this True Match foundation. The color I got was N3. I don't think exactly this is my color. This is what I'm wearing right now, by the way. I don't think it's really my true match. So what I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna go back and buy a W3, which is warm and stands for neutral, and they have a cool line as well. So I think I'm gonna go back and buy the W3 and maybe mix it up, and maybe that will give me a better match. But the one good thing about this foundation, as you all know, is that there are a lot of color selection, so you're bound to find your color, and also this foundation is very blendable. So if you read YouTube reviews, everyone will tell you that it's very blendable, so you can use your hands, you can use a brush, you can use a beauty blender, whatever you want to use is very blendable, and it feels very light on my skin, so it doesn't feel like I'm wearing cakey makeup, so that's very nice. It's a medium to full coverage, and it's definitely buildable, so if you want to cover up your scars or anything, I think you can definitely build it up. The one thing that I didn't quite like was that maybe it's just my skin. My skin tends to be oily in the T-zone, so I find that midday, if I don't use a powder on top, it gets oily in this area, so I had to go back and purchase the powder with the same matching color powder. But even with the powder, I still feel like I still get oily, like, you know, after 6 hours or so, you can still see like shiny peeking through. So I think right now I'm okay because it's winter time, but when summertime comes around, I don't know if this will hold my oil. So we'll have to try that in summertime and see. With that, I also purchased the blush to go with the foundation. So the thing with this line is like everything, it's color match. So from the foundation powder to even blush, it's color match. So you just pick the whatever match number you are, and then you'll pick the blush. The blush is okay. I mean, you can get it pretty much anywhere. It doesn't have to be this. Okay, and the next thing I'm going to talk about is this L'Oreal Magic Nude liquid powder, and the color I have is 318. And this is actually one of my favorite foundation, favorite go-to foundation, and this is my everyday wear. I'm so sad that I can't find it anywhere. I don't know what happened to it. It used to be available like everywhere, but then recently I noticed that it's like gone off the shelf. So I don't know if any of you know where I can purchase this, please let me know because I love this. So the reason why I tried this foundation in the beginning was because I've used the Armani Maestro foundation for the longest time, and I really liked it, but the Armani foundation was really expensive. It was like almost $70. So I wanted to find an alternative that's kind of like similar to it. So I did some reading, and people were saying that this foundation, it's like the exact same thing as the Maestro foundation. So I went to purchase this, and they were right. It was the exact same. It's a liquid to powder foundation. So as soon as you apply, within like 5 seconds, it will turn into powder. So you don't even need a setting powder on top of that. So that's really good for someone lazy like me, especially in the morning, like Monday to Friday, when I don't have time and I'm just on the go. I find that this saves me a lot of time. This is a light to medium coverage though. I would say more on the light side. So if you are hoping for a more heavy duty foundation, like this wouldn't be a good choice for you. This would be a good kind of everyday if you're going to work kind of wear, but like an event, if you want to look flawless, I don't know if this can give you that. However, I do find that I did tell you that I have oily skin in the T-zone, and I find that this one can control the oil, and it gives me a matte, matte to more matte finish. So I can wear this pretty much all day long and I don't get oily, so that's plus. The next product I'm going to talk about, it's still a foundation. I know I have a lot of foundation. I go through a lot of them. The next foundation, it's a high-end product. It's the DiorSkin Airflash Spray Foundation. So this is the airbrush effect. It's supposed to give you the airbrush effect. It's a spray. So what I do is I either spray it on my arm or on my hand. I either spray it on my hand first, and then I use a brush to apply on it, or I just hold it, I don't know, like 10 centimeter away from my face, and I just spray it all over my face, and then I kind of use my hand or a brush to kind of blend it in. The color I have, it's 200. This is too light for me, so this was okay for me the beginning of winter time, but like when summertime comes, it's gonna be too light, and even now I find that it's too light for me. So I stopped wearing that, and also because I ran out and I didn't want to go buy another bottle. This was like 60 something dollars plus tax. I got this from Sephora. It does give you the air blush effect, but it wasn't matte enough for me, so it couldn't control my T-zone, It was kind of shiny. It had that glowing effect, and which I did not like. I prefer foundation with a more matte finish, but that's just my personal preference. So if you are looking for something that gives you the dewy and glowing effect, definitely try this. So yeah, the price, and because it was kind of glowy, I didn't like this. The one thing I do have to tell you is if you decide to try this, I also recommend you to buy the brightening serum spray. Because when I first tried this at Sephora, they used a brightening spray or serum beforehand. It's like a silver can that looks like this, and it really kind of gives me more of that perfect, flawless, and airbrush effect. So I really did like it, but I did not end up purchasing that because that was another like $60 and I didn't want to buy that. But you could actually tell there was a difference when you use the serum. So if you want to try this, I would recommend you to try the serum as well. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to talk about is the Becca Primer. I'm finished. I'm almost done with this. So after I finish using this, there's a little bit left. I don't think I'm going to repurchase this. It doesn't mean that it wasn't good. It was very matte. So because I told you I tend to get oily like midday through in this area, so I wanted something really mattifying. So when I went to Sephora, they recommended this Becca Ever Matte Poreless Priming Perfector, and it was really matte. So I put it usually in this area and in this area in my nose in the T-zone, and it really shrank the pores in those areas, and it kind of created a good foundation, like good canvas for me to apply my foundation on. So I really liked it, but because it's very thick, I don't know if you can see, but I'm squeezing really hard right now, and it's like a really thick texture, so I find it very hard to spread. And I think it was a little too matte for me, so it made my skin a little bit uncomfortable, but that's just me, like, and I think you can get used to it. Your skin will get used to it. It's not a big deal, but if you really want like a really oil control, poreless matte primer, this would be a actually really good alternative. So you could try it, but I don't think I would repurchase it. I would want to try something else. I have tried the Hourglass Mineral primer, and compared to this, I think this is more matte than the Hourglass primer. So if the Hourglass didn't do anything to you, you can try this one. Okay, so the next thing is not a foundation, it's a lipstick. It's the matte cream sheer Sheengirl lipstick. I got this from actually one of my friends. Well, I didn't get it from her, but like she was using it, so I asked her what it was, and she told me it was the MAC lipstick, and so I went to purchase it, and it's in this color. I don't know if you can see, but it's pretty much what I'm wearing. Although it's lighter. I had something underneath, so it looks more pinkish, but it's actually a lot lighter. Like, I don't know if you can see on my thing. It's a really nice light pink or peachy color. I really, really like it. I wear this on a daily basis, so it's good. Except my lips gets really dry in the winter time, so I find that if I just wear this, my lips will chap. Like it gets too dry. But my lips will get too dry, but so I usually have to put a primer first, and then I'll apply this, and it'll stay all day long. So I really like this. And the next thing I'm going to talk about is this airbrush concealer brush from Sephora, and it's number 57. I have a lot of brushes. For those who know me, I have a lot of brushes. And I had other concealer brushes before, but I don't know why I got this one, but I got it from Sephora. But I use this every day. Whenever I use a concealer, this is my go-to brush. It really gives you that airbrush effect because hair is really soft, but it's very dense, so it really gives you good coverage, but at the same time it gives you that airbrush effect so you don't look cakey. I'm loving this. So if any one of you want to get a concealer brush, try this. And I don't like doing concealer with my finger just because I feel like it gets really cakey. And most of the like concealer will actually stay on your finger, so it doesn't get on your face. So I always use a brush for concealer, and I really recommend people using a brush for concealer. Like foundation, like some of the foundation, like the L'Oreal Magic Nude powder foundation that I was talking about, you don't use anything with that. You would only use your fingers because your hand will actually activate some of the powders and ingredients. So powder foundations is like a try and error kind of thing. Like sometimes you get better effect with brush, sometimes you get better effect with like beauty blender, and sometimes you get better effect with fingers. But concealer, definitely use a brush. Okay, so the last item from the makeup category is this Younique 3D Fiber mascara. I'm sure you've heard a lot of reviews and a lot of raves about this. It's awesome, I have to say. It's also pricey. This mascara cost me $40 because I had to get it from the States and shipping and everything, so it was like $40. But I think it's worth my hair. But I think it's like definitely worth every penny. So to use this mascara, it actually comes in two of these sticks. I'm actually wearing it right now, if you can see, but you can tell that, yeah, so I'm wearing them right now. Okay, so to use, are interested in seeing a tutorial on how to use this, I'll be more than happy to do one. Just leave me a comment down below. But it's really good. It's just really pricey. I don't know if I will wear this every day, just because it's very time consuming, and it's also very expensive. But if you have a nighting, if you have, my hair is really annoying. If you need to go out somewhere, then yes, I would definitely recommend this. It's like better than fake lashes. I used to wear fake lashes, but ever since I discovered this little guy here, I've stopped using lashes. Like this is so much more convenient. And it just comes off with regular eye remover. You don't even need to buy special eye removers. It comes off very easily. So that's it for my makeup items. The next three products that I'm going to talk about, it's more skincare, beauty related stuff. The first thing I'm going to talk about, it's a mask. It's the Freeman Facial Clay Mask with avocado and oatmeal. I usually don't use a lot of masks. Like I'm just lazy, so I don't do a lot of masks. But recently I've discovered this and I'm loving it. It's very cheap. I purchased it for like $9, so it was really cheap. And I use this once a week, sometimes twice a week, and this really sucks up the oil and I unclog my pores. Every time I use this, I find that the next day when I apply my foundation, it sets a lot quicker, it lasts longer. I felt like my skin was smoother and like there wasn't that much oil. So I really like this, and it's really cheap, so why not? If you have dry skin though, I wouldn't recommend this because it's kind of mattifying. Okay, and then the next item is this Natural Republic Aloe Moisturizer. This is also a very popular item. You'll see that a lot of the Asian store will carry them. I got this from TNT for like $13, so it's cheap. I use this as a moisturizer. It's a gel moisturizer, and it's made out of aloe, obviously. And it's really good for people who have acne prone skin like myself, because I use acne products like salicylic acid, benzoyl peroxide products, so sometimes it can dry my skin, and I just apply this after I use those products, and it really makes my skin look dewy, like alive, like makes me look alive, not dry, very soft and like plum. And the last product of the day is this Bioderma cleansing water. You can purchase this from shoppers now. It used to be I had to get it from Amazon, like from the States, because they don't carry it here, but now I'm starting to see them at Shoppers Drug Mart, which is good because I don't have to pay for shipping. I bought this long time ago, actually, like at least 4 months ago. I've been using it and now I'm completely out. So it lasts me quite a bit. But what it is, it's just cleansing water. So I use this to remove my makeup at the end of the day before I use my Clarisonic and use my actual cleanser. I always clean my face twice just because for anybody wearing makeup, you should always be cleaning your face twice because just washing your face once is not gonna clean it properly. So you should always be cleaning your face twice. Some people even use extra virgin oil to clean your makeup. If your foundation is oil based, I think that's fair. You can use it to clean up your makeup, and then you use the cleansing water, whatever brand you like, and then you use the actual cleanser. And I really like that it doesn't contain alcohol. It's good for my sensitive skin, and it doesn't have any fragrance in it, so it's hypoallergenic as well. So it's very good to my skin. Like I feel like I'm not applying extra stuff on my skin. It's just like cleansing water. And also that it after you cleanse your face, you could feel that it leaves you the soothing feeling. It didn't I didn't feel like my skin was like, you know how when you use like alcohol base remover and you could feel like your skins are very tight? This actually, it's the opposite. You felt very soothing and like very calming after you use this cleanser. So I really, really like it. I am out. I don't know if I want to repurchase this. There's something else I want to try. It's also a cleansing water. So I'm going to try that try the new product for a couple months, and then I'll come back and tell you guys and tell you which one I like better. But for a starter, like I think it's a very good product. I got this for like $20, but like I said, I've used it for like 4 months, so I don't think it's pricey at all. And yeah, so that concludes my video. If you have any special requests or you want to see certain items or you want to see how I apply my makeup or how I do my eye makeup or anything, just leave me a comment, message me, and then I'll be happy to answer any questions you might have and make more videos. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I am very new, so I'm sorry that I've stuttered throughout the whole video. Thank you for being understanding and being patient with me, and then I will see you guys again soon. Bye!